Choke no joke. We in the building. Y'all already know. We waiting on the judge. Currently, Kearney. Choke no joke.
On the record, you state with Davis, C377407. My understanding is we have one thing we need to address outside the presence before we bring the jury back in.
Yes, I guess two things, Your Honor. First is we'll be admitting some jail calls. We've edited those down to not include the lead-in and just the relevant portions, as opposed to Mr. Sam, who are those actions. The issue that Mr. Sam faced to me was regarding, we were playing about, I think, less than 10 minutes of YouTube video, but Mr. Sam has an issue with the...
So the jail call issue is done.
The jail call issue is done.
We're just putting that on record that there's no objection to the foundation for that, and you're not doing it through the custodian of records?
Yes, we had agreed ahead of time.
Got it. So moving on to the issue with the YouTube videos.
Yes, Your Honor. My understanding is Mr. Samt has an objection as to the foundation for the YouTube videos.
That's correct, John. My understanding is that they're going to produce an individual that works for the Clark County District come here and basically just say that he found the videos on YouTube. I don't think there's going to be, I don't think there's going to be foundation laid properly in terms of when the videos were taken, by who, along those lines. And so as a result, we would just do a preliminary objection to the foundation, maybe just say we'll lay that foundation during the course of the trial.
And what's your proffer as to what you expect the foundation to be?
That our discovery technician went on YouTube and saw the defendant's face, and nothing is off camera. It's the defendant's face, and that he's talking in a very recognizable voice that we have all heard. And I think that's sufficient foundation for that. It speaks for itself, similar to the book situation.
And what's your objection that the video is not what it purports to be, as to foundation, essentially?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
So foundation, the essential question is that the item being proposed is what it purports to be. What's your objection on those grounds?
I don't think there's an objection that it is Mr. Davis that's on the video. It's more of when and where the videos were taken. So it's not the same group of characters that was from the testimony of Mr. Dorsey, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
It's other people doing those videos. So as a result, if there's foundation laid on it, then I'm not. Then I think it satisfies that.
I think it satisfies foundation that it is a video of Mr. Davis. It's what you're proposing it be.
Yes.
I think there's probably going to be questions and argument regarding when it was taken, who took it, for what purpose, etc. But as to foundation, I don't think that's lacking.
Okay. All right. That's I at least wanted to have that out before the jury came in instead of in the middle.
Okay, sounds good. So that's my preliminary ruling on that. We can raise it in the moment if there's anything more, if there's more doubts that come up, Mr. Sanft, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else? Anything from your side?
No.
I do want to make a record that we replaced, and God, the numbers are escaping me, but I believe it's 121, and then the transcript that goes with the July 17, 2017 with redacted audio and a redacted transcript.
Okay.
I also had marked, I think it's WW, which is the defense's 180-page return to the October 2nd, 1996 search warrant that I also marked for the defense.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's bring in the jury.
Have the jury.
The party stipulates the presence of the jury.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
You may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're still in the state's case in chief for now. State, who's your next witness?
State's witness is Adam Stair.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yep.
You may be seated. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
My name is Adam Stair, ADAMSTOEHR.
All right, thank you, sir. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Paul.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Stair, how are you employed?
I am an electronic evidence specialist for the Clark County District Attorney's Office.
And how long have you been an electronic discovery specialist with the Attorney's Office?
About 3.5 years now.
Okay, and what do your job duties entail?
We collect evidence from various databases and we download it and upload it into our case file for the attorneys.
And do you also ensure that those pieces of evidence are distributed then to defense counsel?
Yes, we prepare them for discovery and we send them out.
I'm going to ask you particularly about things I asked you to do in this case. Did I ask you to obtain YouTube videos of the defendant, Mr. Davis?
You did?
And did you do that?
Yes.
And is it fair to say that there were a number of videos?
Yes, that is fair to say.
And then did I next ask you to reduce those videos to just a small number of brief clips for the purposes of the presentation today?
You did.
Okay. And Your Honor, may I approach?
You may.
Do you recognize what State's Proposed 165 is?
I do.
What is State's Proposed 165?
Is a CD of YouTube exhibits.
And does this CD contain the actual videos that you compilated and then clipped?
Yes, there should be 3 videos.
Your Honor, at this point, I'm going to move State's Exhibit 165 to evidence.
Any further objection, Mr. Stamps?
No, Your Honor.
All right, over objection, they will be admitted.
At this time, we're going to publish State's Exhibit 165.
You may.
Before we get into this, again, these are very small snippets of much larger, longer videos.
Yes, very much longer interviews.
Let's do the book first.
You and Orlando and everyone else meets up, but you guys don't have any guns.
Who said that?
Well, it was in the book until Von Zip came in the picture.
All right, let's. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay,
Let's get that one.
but it is in the book.
Okay, yeah. Let them read about it.
Okay, and I guess Foxy Brown was with Zip.
Let them read about it.
Okay. Well, according to the book, which there's going to be a link in the video that you could actually order from.
That's right. Matter of fact, let me see my book.
You want to go ahead and show the book?
Yeah, let's show the book. Yeah, this is my book here. I would like you guys to buy it and get the real truth instead of from a cop or some fucking industry people, some bullshit. You get it from the real motherfucker. So go get the book, and you can get the real truth about this whole situation. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and read from the book passage.
Okay.
On getting a gun for the Tupac hit. While we were waiting for the valet to bring out our cars, Zip seized the opportunity and called me over to his Benz. Zip was a big-time New York player, pimp, and hustler who used to come out to California and handle his business and kick it with us sometimes. As I walked up to the driver's side, I noticed the rapper Foxy Brown was in the car with Zip. So he instructed her to step out of the car and motioned for me to jump in. Zip had a hidden compartment, and he opened up, reached in, and pulled back a 40 Glock.
Like I say,
He turned to me to get the money.
Get your $20 and read about that part.
I'm going to play the second file.
You had cancer at one point?
Yeah,
You beat it.
I beat it, yeah.
Right? It was a colon cancer?
I told you I beat 3 of the baddest entities in the world. United States government, fucking cancer, and the streets.
And then one last file.
Let me tell you something, brother. Tupac never jumped on him. He was by himself. He didn't. My nephew never jumped on no fucking Tupac. Come on, man. Tupac was wrong with 2 left fucking shoes, nigga. I mean, don't you think he was wrong? Honestly.
I mean, yeah, I think he could have, reacted in a better way.
You listen, homie. You don't think that man is wrong?
He could have reacted in a better way, I guess. I mean,
I'm talking Vlad is his fucking biggest fan. He admitted that man is wrong, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, he
Come
was
on,
wrong, man, but that was only done out of loyalty, man.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. He never jumped. My nephew didn't jump on him. He jumped on my nephew, a kid, man. My nephew was a fucking kid. Them was grown ass men, dude. You know what I'm saying? He was a fucking kid, dude. That's why he had on that jersey. He's a fucking kid, dude. You know what I'm saying? They was wrong. My nephew never jumped on him. They jumped on my nephew. My nephew didn't throw a punch, man. Shit was wrong, dude. Jumped on the fucking kid, dude.
And then, as part of your duties working for the Clark County District Attorney's Office, did you also receive a video from the courtroom proceedings in this case?
I did.
And did you receive that one view from a television network and another view that you synced up?
Yes, I did.
And how do you do that?
I used Adobe Premiere Pro. I took both videos, entered them into the same timeline, and then set them side by side and synced them up so that they played. It's the same video. It's the same video from different angles.
And I'm going to approach showing you State's proposed Exhibit 166. Did you actually put that compilation on a video? And then, I'm sorry, did you put that video on a CD?
I did.
And is this the CD that you put it on?
Yes, it is.
All right. Your Honor, this time State's going to move 166 as evidence.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
So admitted.
This time State's going to publish 166.
I have a room back here at 3:40. Please rise for the jury.
At that time when Reggie Wright Jr. is sitting in front of the witness stand, that Mr. Davis is mouthing words at Reggie Wright Jr.
Yes.
As part of your duties with the Clark County District Attorney's Office, did you also have access to calls that Mr. Davis made since September of 2023?
I did.
And did I ask you to review some of those calls?
You did.
And did I ask you to clip some portions of those calls for the purpose of a presentation here today?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's been previously marked as State's Exhibit 164. Is this CD the CD that you prepared containing those clips of calls?
Yes, it is.
All right, at this time, State's going to move 164 to evidence.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
So admitted.
This time, State's going to publish State's Exhibit 164. We'll go in chronological order. So can we play the 10, 12, 23?
Everything gonna play out for me though. Everything gonna do. They just trying to use the words out there against me, but they can't do that shit. So.
Well, shit, they trying it.
Well. I didn't break the thing that fucking Greg hated the thing. Shit.
I just wish you would have never did, dog. You know, just let that. Oh, you would probably would have been there. No, I forgot. I just wish you would have never talked to that man. You know.
Yeah, you're right. I know. I should have just went on and did that little.
Stop doing all them interviews and that. Just never did none of that shit. Just I should have done. Whatever happened. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody, that shit all over. All you see on Instagram is that all that shit. I'm like, damn, this shit is viral.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Stair, you've listened to this calls maybe one or two or more times. Is that fair?
That's fair.
In terms of editing it, is it fair to say that while some of the audio is a little bit garbled, upon hearing it a number of times, you're able to discern some of the words that are being stated?
Yes.
And is it fair to say that Mr. Davis says they're trying to use my words against me?
Yes.
And that he says, I didn't break the thing, Greg Kading broke the thing?
Yes.
Okay. Now can we play the next call at 10:21:23?
Yeah, they ain't got shit though. They try to use my statements against me. You gonna lose, dude. I was paid to say that, stupid ass dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I was paid to say that, stupid motherfucker. You can't use my shit against me, you stupid.
I mean, what's this book they say you wrote?
Yeah, I did. After that dude did that, I didn't breach that contract. He did.
Okay.
Hey, off carry top. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bitch. He had my life fucked up. I clawed up under a rock for 6 years. And I just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let them know the motherfucking truth. Bitch, you ain't just got me, motherfucker. You niggas around me got you for me. That Dirt Rock, all them son of a bitches. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. Even my boy Jerome down the street from you. Little Rizal, all them motherfuckers. Oh, like, damn. All that shit. You know?
And similarly, have you listened to this call more than one time?
I have.
And is it fair to say that Mr. Davis says they're trying to use my words against me?
Yes.
And in fairness to Mr. Davis, he does say I was paid to say those words.
Yes.
And then he says, when he's asked about what's that book you wrote, he says, yeah, I wrote that book.
Yes.
And then later on he says I'm going to quote, let the motherfuckers know the truth.
Yes.
Okay. And then he later on says, regarding dedicating, you didn't get me, and then says some people who actually did get him.
Yes.
Okay. Can we play the 11-9-23?
Deadline. So I'm gonna call Edie. I'm gonna call him today, and then when you call me later on tonight or tomorrow, I know. Okay. Okay. Love, my bro. All right, I'm looking out for you, dog. All right. Once I get home, man, we rich. Oh, of course. Of course. All right, I got to tell Keith, too, you know what I'm saying? Don't throw that motherfucking shit up in your face. We be mad the motherfucking 6 years later. That series still going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Make us want to, you know, I got to tell that nigga, I got blood on my money. All right, what's up, bro? Okay. All right, big dog. All right. Talk to you later. Peace.
Similarly, had you listened to this call a number of times?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that Mr. Davis says, I have blood on my money?
Correct.
And then the last call from July 5th, 2024.
I was born way before that dude. I was way out there before him, dude. I know Easy is Dr. Dre and put them on, motherfucker. Don't need this little faggot. You know what I'm saying? Pick up in fucking prison. Get fucked in the ass. Fucking icon. Police and all that, raping little girls, jumping on little kids in the fucking hallway of the fucking casino. And that dude's a piece of shit. You know? Yeah, bro, they making this shit way with it, like, yeah. Straight. Talking about your icon. Well, where? Icon, my ass. I don't want none of my kids like that motherfucker, faggot.
Okay, and similar to the previous three calls, have you listened to this call a number of times? And is it fair to say that well, he says a lot, but in particular, he says he's complaining about somebody jumping on little kid in the casino, in the hallway of the casino, that he's a piece of shit.
Yes.
Court's indulgence. State will pass the witness.
All right, Mr. Stamp, cross-examination.
No cross-sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, any of the jury, any questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you, Mr. Starr. You're free to go. State who's your next witness.
Just reserving the right to confirm with the clerk that everything that we've offered has been admitted. At this point, the state arrest.
Do you want to come up and review it, or have you already done
I've
it?
checked, it's just the last three exhibits actually is the last one we're gonna confirm.
Okay.
Can we address 31?
Oh, yes, I forgot to address 31. So 31 was a duplicate.
Okay.
So we never offered 31. We just need to make a record that 31 was a duplicate of, you know what exhibit it is, of 30. Yeah, it's a duplicate of 30.
Okay.
So the clerk asked you to put that
So
on.
31 should just be blank. There should be no exhibit attached to that.
Well, it's marked as a proposed exhibit, it's just not admitted
Correct.
as a duplicate.
Okay, sounds good. Defense, we're moving into your case in chief.
Yeah, maybe a question.
You may. Mr. Stamp, anything you wanted to put on record?
Yes, Your Honor. With regards to the defense's case in chief, we have witnesses lined up. We cannot make it here today. There'll be officers from the Metropolitan Police Department that will testify on behalf of the defense. Because of the fact that they're scheduling, we're unable to get it today. We would ask the court to allow us to start our case in chief tomorrow with a detective and 2 police officers tomorrow.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're way ahead of schedule ultimately. The defense at this point is moving into their case in chief, but doesn't have their witnesses available until tomorrow. So we are going to recess for today and have you guys back here at noon tomorrow. During this recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report of or commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, the internet, and radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected to the trial until the case is submitted to you. Sorry, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Please rise for the jury.
Judge, you said noon?
Noon tomorrow. Eat before you come, guys. For the record, the jury has exited the room. Everyone can be seated. Mr. Davis remains standing. I have to admonish you on your right to testify at this time, just so you can make that decision overnight with your attorney, okay? Mr. Davis, under the Constitution of the United under the Constitution of the United States and under the Constitution of the State of Nevada, you cannot be forced to testify in this case. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You may, at your own request, give up this right and take the witness stand and testify. If you do, you will be subject to cross-examination by the Deputy District Attorney, and anything that you may say, be it on direct or cross-examination, will be the subject of fair comment when the Deputy District Attorney speaks to the jury in their final argument. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you choose not to testify, the court will not permit the Deputy District Attorneys to make any comments to the jury because you have not testified. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you choose not to testify, the court will instruct the jury, if your attorney wants me to, as follows. The law does not compel a defendant in a criminal case to take the stand and testify, and no presumption may be raised and no inference of any kind may be drawn from the failure of a defendant to testify. Do you have any questions? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions in general about these rights?
No, I'm good.
You understood? Okay. You're further advised that if you have a felony conviction and more than 10 years has not elapsed from the date you were convicted or discharged from prison, parole, or probation, whichever is later, and and you elect to take the stand and testify, the DA will be able to ask you in the presence of the jury the following. 1, have you been convicted of the felony? 2, what was the felony? And 3, when did it happen? But the DA cannot get into details about that. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll leave it to you and your attorney's consultations as to what your decision is, but I just wanted to give you those rights at this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Just for the record, because Mr. Stamp may not be aware of this, we checked the 2015 conviction. It ran on August 11th of 2026. So the only conviction that he would be facing cross-examination for is his conviction a couple of years ago for battery by a prisoner.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
Is that why they sent them to attack me?
I
Okay.
understand that's your position, that happened, but ultimately, I don't know anything about that case. I've never looked at it, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay, you guys can be seated. Anything else to address outside the presence?
No, Your Honor, in terms of scheduling, we anticipate, once we have our case in chief and the state rebuttal, that we'll probably be closing on Monday.
Okay.
So we'll just need to go over jury instructions.
Yes. So I've been working on jury instructions. Ms. Panda asked that we include a Carter instruction just in case.
A what
A
instruction?
Carter instruction.
Carter, okay.
And then misconduct also asked about a voluntariness instruction. We have some thoughts on that, so
A voluntariness or a voluntary manslaughter?
the voluntariness of the statement.
I understood. Okay.
And so we have some thoughts on that. So we're preparing something that we think conforms to this court's ruling, and then we will probably have a corpus delicti instruction as well.
When did you want to settle?
I'll get this to Ms. Pan. I assume Ms. What did you say, Ms. Panduct? Okay, I'll get it to Ms. Panduct this evening, and then I'll if we can probably do it Friday morning or Thursday, probably Friday morning probably best, or Friday sometime during the day. Settle those during that time, so Ms. Panduct has some time to review with Mr. Saff what the instructions are.
Okay. All right. So we'll plan on settling those probably Friday morning. Sometime. Okay. Sounds good.
The only question I would have is the two rebuttal witnesses I have to one, I know that they're calling. Should I have them here at 2 tomorrow? Because I don't imagine Mr. Sands is going to be very long, or should I have them here at 9 o'clock on Friday?
No, don't do that. If we could just have it here at 2 o'clock, that would be
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
I'm
good.
going to try and get them here for 2.
Have everybody here at 2. Maybe we may have the submission of the case at least wrapped up by the end of the day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys. We'll be in recess.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Choke no joke. What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all? I told y'all they didn't have, I sound ghetto as hell, ain't. They did not have anything else for this week. I told y'all. I was like, I said by Thursday. They wrapped today, and we ain't even been live for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Now, those phone calls, they was a reach, and the bad part about it is they didn't submit that as to the defense as discovery. They just threw it in there at the last minute, just like they did the other day. Came with the last minute. They ain't giving them this stuff in discovery for them to prepare for it. But KVD, shut up on the phone, nigga. Just shut up on the phone. Whoever that girl is, she's just as stupid too. To even ask you these stupid ass questions. They probably got her to set you up. Your girl gonna bust your ass too on the phone talking to some chick. But I told y'all, the defense, hold on for a second. Let me get my light on. As you can see, Pork Butt don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about it was going to be a surprise. It was going to be a surprise witness today. Nigga, you wrong. There was no surprise witness. The surprise is your people ain't got no evidence, nigga. The defense rests their case today. Which means, Trayvon Lane, you in the clear. You could go back home now. Neckbone, you in the clear. You could go back home now. Anybody that was ducking subpoenas, y'all could go back home now. The defense rests. Now y'all niggas could go back home. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, the defense ain't subpoenaing y'all. So, y'all safe. The fact that none of y'all wanted to come to court on the strength of Tupac, that y'all love Tupac so much, that y'all want to come to court and give his family any help and getting the conviction is going to raise eyebrows with the Shakur family, you know what I'm saying, and the Cook family. They're going to be looking at dudes like Trayvon Lane, side-eyed, Like, nigga, you yelled in my cousin's ear and said something and sent him, and you couldn't come to court? Idi Amin ain't want to go to court, but he went, I guess because they caught him with the subpoena. But even Marv James, he went, they could have sat in the county for this little bullshit 2 weeks and then testify. Because all they had to do was say, yo, we not testifying. And they would have just had to do the 2 weeks in the county until the trial was over, and they could have went their way. You know what I'm saying? But, I guess, jail ain't for everybody. Them niggas probably was like, nigga, I'm testifying. I ain't going to jail for Pop. I ain't going to jail for Keefy D. But this goes to show y'all, for one, the street rules is bullshit. Your man get murdered, and you don't want to come to court and shit and give the family closure and say something about your character. That's one thing I give T.I. When them niggas killed Phil, even though people call T.I. a snitch or whatever, T.I. put that man family first. He was not telling that man family he not going to testify. He ain't going to, like, T.I., he did the right thing. His man was his security. It was his best friend. He put his life on the line to protect T.I., and he died. T.I. would look like a sucker in the general population world, not going to be supportive and help send that man, them niggas that killed Phil, to jail. Some of y'all be like, nah, that nigga T.I. supposed to roll back and he supposed to kill niggas. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He's a rapper. He's not a trapper. You know what I'm saying? At that time in his life. So, as much as T.I. caught heat from the hip hop community, them talking about he was a rat and all this other stuff, he took the stand. T.I. did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? He did the right thing. That wasn't no street thing. That they doing the show, they get into the beef with some niggas at the show because they probably hating or whatever. And he went to court and he went up there and he did what he had to do. Trayvon Lane, Neckbone and them, they were supposed to do the same thing. But I guess being that they gang members, it's something different. Hold on. So for that reason, I'm not gonna front. I respect T.I., especially now at my age as a grown man. I respect what T.I. did, because what was he gonna do? Not participate and let the nigga walk? You know what I'm saying? So in this case, outside of being a rodent rat junior, he just trying to take the heat allegedly off of himself. But and Trayvon Lane and Neckbone Lane and Suge's name, Suge, Neckbone, Trayvon, if they really love Tupac, like, nigga, Suge, you was running the goddamn record label, nigga. Now, unless you claiming Maul Pyru, you banging Pyru, Suge ain't got no reason not to testify. If it was Jimmy Iovine going up there to testify, nobody in the hip hop community would be saying shit. Nobody in the streets would be saying anything if Jimmy Iovine was the CEO of Death Row and he came to court and testified if he was riding in the car with Pac. Nobody would care. They would say he doing the right thing, right? Suge say how much he loved Tupac so much, but he don't love him that much that he would go if Keefy D was guilty, which I don't believe Keefy D is guilty. He was supposed to show up. You know what I'm saying? But we know it's something gloomy going around, a gloomy cloud going over Death Row when it comes to Pac and Big case. So the fact that these dudes, they show up, speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? Just voluntarily show up, it speaks volumes. But to each his own, man. You know, black culture is the dumbest culture when it comes to supporting each other. And you know, people don't want the old lady in the window that see a shooting out her window and call the police. She's a snitch. You know what I'm saying? It's only black culture that does that outside of the Italians. You know what I'm saying? Nigga sit there and kill his best friend in front of the whole goddamn neighborhood and nobody will see nothing and everybody seen everything. You know, but there's a lot of people out here free that committed murders because people didn't want a stigma or the name rat attached to them. And you know who came up with that? A guilty mother effer that didn't want to go to jail, that would allow another nigga to go to jail for him. He came up with that concept. Oh, you a tattletale. No, won't you go turn yourself in for what the hell you did, nigga? Why would you let somebody else go to jail for you? So a nigga is a betrayer, a rat, a Benedict Arnold, or whatever it is, because you ain't man enough to do your own fucking bid. You'll let another nigga go to jail for you. You'll blame another nigga for telling on you, but you won't take accountability for your dumb ass picking up a gun and killing somebody. That's a whole nother story. But I don't that audio was them pulling straws at the last minute. They didn't have nothing else. So they did that, and I think the jury knows by now. It's been proven that Keefe D is a habitual goddamn liar. We know Keefe D is a habitual liar. But most importantly, overall, out of everything, they never showed Keefe D in Vegas with evidence. I don't care what they talking about on the phone. They never had no hotel receipts. They don't have a car. They didn't have receipts from the rental company that said they rented a car. Not one person that got on that stand, not one person that got on that stand said they saw Keefe D in Vegas. Said they saw Keefe D in Vegas. They raided Keefe D's house. They didn't find no evidence there. They don't have the 40 clock gun. They don't have the Cadillac. They didn't have no GSR on any of their hands or anything. They ran down to Compton. They raided their house. They didn't find no gun, right? They didn't find no evidence when they raided their houses in Compton. Orlando was alive for at least 2 years after the incident. He done interviews. He went to court and testified for sure. They paid him $60,000. And still, with all that, nobody saw Keefe D in Vegas. Nobody that was, even Devontae Lee, Dirty Rock, who's a Southside Crip, that went up there and turned on Keefe D twice. This is the second time. First time was with Greg Caden when he set him up with the PCP sale, which got this whole thing started. Nothing. Not Vlad videos, not the Art of Dialogue videos. They came in there, they didn't even submit any of that into evidence until today. And they tried to blindside them with the Art of Dialogue and Vlad. They couldn't even authenticate those videos if they were real or not, even though we know we seen them. But Vlad didn't come in there and say, oh yeah, I sat there and I did this video, like Michael Dorsey did, Dorky, right? Vlad didn't come in there and say, oh yeah, I conducted those videos. Yes, he told me that. You know what I'm saying? You just grab clips. They didn't have the art of dialogue come in and sit on the stand like Dorky and validate those interviews were real. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all didn't even have the author or the publisher of the videos, Vlad or the art of dialogue. Like, so y'all just got somebody to go snatch some clips off and just throw them in there in the last desperate way to make him look guilty. And I know the jury's like, nigga, y'all made us come all the way down here for 30 minutes to hear this? After we done listened to 5 days of just audio? Man, listen. You got that right. My homie just hit me up saying, yeah, nigga, I guess you could get some sleep. You got that right. Because it's 3:50 in the morning over here right now. And I can't believe it's over this quick. I done stayed up. I done went and got me a manicure and a pedicure. So I ain't get tired. I came back in for this, but I appreciate it because now I'm about to take my butt to bed. Y'all have a good one. Tomorrow, the defense will start with their witnesses, which is going to be very interesting. I wonder who they going to call first. Now, what do y'all think? Y'all think Keefe D should take the stand or not? What do you think? Do you think Keefe D should take the stand or not? Give me a yes or no. We're going to take a little poll real quick before we go. Should Keefe D take the stand? Let's see what the majority of y'all say before I give my answer. No, yes, 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 might as well, yes, nope, yes, no, yes, yes. Hell no. Nah, yeah, no, yeah, he should. Yes, yes, no, 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 he gonna say too much. No, no, he doesn't have to. No way, no. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, at the end, yes, not. Yes, yes. I'm watching the replay. Keefe D looking like he's in another world. No, yes, no. Nah, he isn't smart enough. People don't like him. No, hell no, no. Might as well, yes, 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 no, yes. But he doesn't need to, no. Nope. Damn, that's a hard one. Yeah, I think he should. I think he has to. Yes, no. I've been said that Sugar's full of crap. Yes, yes, yes. He's going to end up there and lie some more. Yes, hell no. He likes to talk. Keefe did enough effing talking. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Hell no. People hate him. Absolutely not. Hell no. He said enough. No, yes, no. Where's Hacky? Thanks, Pop. No need, no, yes, hell no. He ain't smart enough. Hell yes. He talked too much already. Yes, no, yes, no, he shouldn't. Yes, no, yes, no, they done enough. Nope. I feel he can change the narrative. Absolutely no. to say he lied about it all for money, he done already did too much talking. That's why we here now. He's too emotional. Yes, to clear up some things, it's a mess. No, it would be comical if he did though, because he's so funny. No, but does his silence count against him? No. His lying ass has some explaining to do. No, he don't. Look, too emotional. Why are they winning? But he should reveal dirt on all of them. No, make it backfire. Keith should continue his yapping strategy. No way Tupac cares if nobody else cares. What happened to Cat's lawyer, Al Shapiro, finding information for Tupac family? They have nothing. No, the burden of proof is on the state. Yes, because his attorney dropped the ball, and he can clear up Brent Becker meeting up with Suge was a lie. If he's innocent, he should get up there and tell how they made him say that. Yes, I say no. I say no. Where everybody else say no, I say no. I don't think that him getting on the stand would benefit the defense in any way. It'll just give the prosecutors the opportunity to cross him, and it ain't no telling, what they could get out of him on a cross that they couldn't get submitted into evidence. I think that we all know that they didn't even prove that Keefe D was in Vegas, and that's enough in itself. You know what I'm saying? Second, nobody put Keefe D in Vegas. They have no hotel receipts. They don't have no car. They don't have no gun. I know it was a lot of confessing and talking and bragging and saying he did this and and Tupac was wrong and did. At the end of the day, in Michael Samp's closing argument, he's going to say, look, I told y'all from the beginning, Keefe D was bullshit, right? I told y'all beginning, they didn't have no evidence but him telling on himself and he's lying, right? After them hearing how much they coached him in these, I don't even want to say interviews, in these involuntary statements, I think the jury seen enough to know that there's reasonable doubt that Keefe D was in that car. There's reasonable doubt that Keefe D was in Vegas, right? There's no facts. It's all doubt. It's all speculation. It's all hearsay from everybody that testified, because none of them was in the car or in Suge's car. So I say, don't testify. Just get up there, bring some couple of peoples up there like R.J. Bond, and let him talk about Reggie, and let him talk about Frank, and let him play his videos of Frank and them saying, and Michael Moore, how Reggie didn't allow them to have guns, how Reggie was acting weird, how, like, bring somebody up there. Like, if they was able to bring Dorky up there, they should be able to bring the dudes that did documentaries on this and let RJ present all the evidence that he got on Reggie. And I think that would be great information for the jury to hear. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen the Tupac cover-up joint, you know, there's a mad evidence in there that points at Reggie. So let's see what the defense do. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all, even me, feel like he let Reggie get off way too easy. It's way too much evidence out there that he could have put Reggie feet to the fire. And we could have had a pork roast. But I'm agree, he dropped the ball with Reggie. You know, so will he be able to call Reggie back on the defense? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. But we'll see. Choke no joke, y'all already know what it is, man. Please subscribe to my channel, man. I keep bringing y'all the heat. I called it. I called it that this case was over this week. Next week, Keefy D will be sitting down in his house eating a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. He will be going to Fat Burger right there in Vegas to get him a turkey burger. But Keefy D will be home next week. Watch. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. And you know who gonna be sick? Porky! Because as soon as they say not guilty, that's when the feds is gonna be like, okay, y'all, you know what we gotta do. It's time to go to Compton, scoop them all up. Let's go investigate those 2 cops that got murdered that day Reggie didn't go to work. Let's go investigate them 2 cops that got murdered for taking them 60-something kilos out of that trailer home, allegedly. Right? And then those cops get murdered, and then when they go on the when they go to work on the case with those 2 cops that got murdered, the damn 60-something keys, 63 keys went missing out the competence evidence locker. And y'all heard Robert Ladd talking about, oh, well, the Compton PD got shut down because the Compton PD got shut down because of Omar Bradley. No, Compton PD got shut down because y'all cops was stealing drugs out of the goddamn evidence locker and was selling them back on the street. Ain't no civilian could have went in that goddamn precinct and stole no goddamn drugs out that evidence locker. Can you imagine that? The police is in the precinct stealing drugs and keys, not just 1 key, 2 keys, 60-something keys go missing out the evidence locker. Now, near one of us could go in the evidence locker. You got to have on a goddamn uniform and a badge to get in the evidence locker. And he gonna sit there and try to put it on Omar. No, that's not why Compton PD got shut down. Compton PD got shut down because y'all goddamn cops was going in the evidence locker, stealing cocaine and guns and stuff and selling them back on the streets. That's why y'all got shut down. Don't put that on Omar Bradley. Omar Bradley went to jail for fucking buying a cup of oatmeal, a bowl of oatmeal, and some coffee, and they said he couldn't, he wasn't allowed to do that with the government money or some nonsense like what? This nigga tried to say they Compton got shut down because Omar Bradley did something corrupt. Nigga, Omar Bradley went for purchasing something while he was the mayor a bowl of oatmeal and some other things, and because he was at a hotel. That nigga didn't go in the evidence locker and steal no cocaine. Yo, Robin Ladd, he's such a liar, bro. Oh my God. Compton PD got shut down because of my brother. No, y'all niggas was taking guns and drugs and selling them back on the street. Ain't no civilian, no mayor could walk in no precinct and go in the evidence locker and take drugs. Yo, that's a whole nother story, man. I don't even know why he lied about that. I don't even know why he lied about it. But joke no joke, we'll be back tomorrow. Did she say at 1 o'clock? Don't worry. Tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll schedule the show early so y'all know what time is going to go live. All right? Choke no joke, y'all already know. I'll holler at tomorrow. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate y'all. One love. Subscribe now. Subscribe now.
Let's go out to the East Coast, West Coast. Put it up. No palm tree, the trees in the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her, so I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang, Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find the lane. On the west, they kick it with cane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the East, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the ass. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzi playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war we in now. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas